Welcome to my Natural Dog review to Dom Kennedy's Rap and Roll project. Before I begin, I would like you to please subscribe, turn on bell notifications, like, um, all of that. Do all of that for me. Please subscribe. It's really important to me. Um, let's begin. All right. The first track, Six Ave intro. It's produced by John G Beats. It's a good intro to the project. To me, he's just talking about some random stuff, things he did in his life, from his childhood to things he doesn't do, all that. Next track, Love Is Gangsta, produced by John G Beats. It's a track for the ladies. Okay, talks about wooing a woman, courting a woman on this track. He talks about how attracted he is to this girl. Next track, TYM. It's produced by Casey Khalil and Gutta CEO. TYM sings for Thank You Mama. Um, this is a song about his mother, obviously, and how he held them down throughout the years. Talks about how he wishes both his parents would get along. He says that pretty kind of. He says that a few times. I guess his parents don't get along. Excuse me. The next track, For the Little Homies, featuring Allen. It's produced by Hollywood Cole. Talks about being an inspiration for his young friends. Another track where Dom talks about random stuff. I never heard of Allen before, but I like her singing on the track. It's really good. Next track, Sirens, produced by Mike Zombie. One of the singles to the project is this song. It has a video and everything. He talks about how a female, how he needs a ride or die. You know what I'm saying? You know, the beat switches at the end to something more chill and mellow. In the video, Dom and this young lady is on the run from the police. That's what it looks like. At the very end of the video is a message related to the Breonna Taylor incident. Okay, so it's a very powerful message at the end of the video. Next track, We Out Here, featuring T Fly. This track is produced by Sun Sensei and Hollywood Cole. It starts off with T Fly singing. I know T Fly. I used to be a fan of his music. You feel me? Dom talks about a woman on this song, talking that romantic talk, trying to spit game, you know. R&B samples used on here. I'm not sure what sample it is, but I think I've heard the sample before, and it seems to be more. This track seems like T Fly featuring Dom Kennedy, because T Fly is just predominantly on this track versus Dom, you know. Raymond Washington. I couldn't find out who produced the beat, but Raymond Washington was one of the founders of the LA street gang known as the Crips. Alright, no hook on this one. He gets real braggadocious on this song. Dom's feeling himself on this one. Compares himself to the Memphis Grizzly basketball player John Morant a couple times. He mentions John Morant a few times on this track. He also compares himself to the Cleveland Brown football player Jarvis Landry. Okay, he pays his respects to Kobe at the very end. So this track is all over the place a little bit, if you ask me. All right. The next track, the Thinking Intermission. Uh, Dom Kenny only drops one verse on this track, but it's at the end, it's like this young lady talks about how she was thinking about this someone, maybe Dom, who knows. She was expressing that with music, and she's unable to express herself in her own words, so she uses music to express herself. I can kind of understand that because there's people I want to talk to, but music is the only way I can do it through. Next track, Saint Ermias, produced by John G. Beats. It seems like a track dedicated to the late Nipsey Hussle, God rest his soul. But then it talks about random things after he mentions Nipsey Hussle. Um, he mentions it was an honor to attend Nipsey Hussle's son's birthday. So there's something there. Um, Next track, August 22nd. He mentions how Def Jam wasn't messing with him. He talks about how he when he was handing out his his first mixtape, and how he had to hand it out hand by hand a few times. Um, yeah, he mentions how someone that they need to be by his side a few times. All right, next track, No Cell Phones, produced by Sun Sensei and Hollywood Cole. So Hollywood Cole and Sun Sensei are all over this project. Reminds me of the Houston-based music style, Chopped and Screwed. That's what I got when I listened to this song. He mentions a few times of a girl Dom is attracted to at one of his live performances. Other than that, he talks about random things throughout the whole song. Bootleg Cable, produced by Troy Noka. I don't know who Troy Noka is, but he was pretty dope. I believe this is his first single off the project. Bootleg Cable was the first single off the project. Excuse me. Okay. In the video, Dom is like he arrives at a corner store on a spaceship, maybe the mothership. All right. So the beat is very dope, very repetitive. I mean, it stays on repeat for me. I love this song. In the beginning, he samples a line from DJ Quick. If you know, you know. If you don't, then you don't know. Next track is Last Supper, featuring Nico G4. I don't think I've heard of Nico G4 before. I think I have, but I'm not too familiar with him. I think he signed under Dom Kennedy's label, OPM Company. The track was whatever. All right. Next track is Dark Shades, featuring Nico G4, produced by. It says it's produced by Nico G4, but I'm not sure if that's correct. It's his second collaboration with Dom and G4 on this project. It's like a throwaway track. I barely remember that track. Relevations is the next track, produced by John G. Beats. Very relatable. Talks about how he tried to make amends with the one that got away, a girl he used to love. He mentions that it was ego that got in the way. I think that's the same thing that happened to me. This is a girl I really liked after the fact. I realized what I did was wrong, and I wish I could have her back. She's the one that got away. You know, so I can definitely relate to this track. Next track is Life, featuring 24 Hours and Casey Veggies. This track is produced by Jan Sport J. And I know Casey Veggies because he's from Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know him as. He's just from the wood. You feel me? Uh, I know that 24 Hours got a brother that raps, made in Tokyo. Dom Kennedy drops a Biggie reference with more money and more problems in his life. That's about it. It's not really. It's not this. The track is not this special. It just has a bunch of features on it. And the last track, Vibes Outro. The Vibes Outro, produced by Hollywood Cole. It's an out track where he gives his thank yous to the special people in his life, his family, his friends. That's pretty much it. There's a deluxe version of this album, but I just reviewed the bass version, the bass album. Okay, so thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Please subscribe, like, comment, um, turn on bell notifications because I'll be dropping videos every week. And yeah, please subscribe. It's very important to me. I'm a new YouTuber. I'm growing. So I'll see you in the next time.